Think of the economy like an iceberg. The visible macro aggregates such as GDP and CPI tell a lagging story, but beneath the surface, micro indicators like credit stress and pricing power reveal what's coming next. This slide highlights the core conflict between the apparent stability of headline data and the leading signals that actually drive future outcomes, urging us to look deeper for early warning signs. Our consumer pulse combines a live stress gauge with behavioral patterns to show household financial health. The dial captures delinquencies, substitution, and foot traffic, while the right-hand comparison contrasts resilient discretionary buyers with stressed necessity shoppers who trade down, max out credit, and pull back from non-essential stores. Together, these signals explain shifting demand and where spending is likely to concentrate next. When input costs rise, businesses face a clear fork: pass costs to consumers or absorb them internally. This slide maps those choices to outcomes. Passing costs supports pricing power and feeds inflation, while absorbing costs leads to margin compression and potential layoffs. SME capex intentions and price elasticity of demand sit in the background, shaping how firms balance pricing strategies against competitive pressures. This page visualizes operational frictions through inventory cycles and the classic bullwhip effect. The supply chain health matrix shows how rising inventory to sales ratios push vendor delivery times from healthy efficiency to bloated inefficiency, while the bullwhip diagram explains how small swings in consumer sales amplify through freight rates, warehouse capacity, and raw material orders, creating volatile order volumes and bottlenecks upstream. Labor market health is more than the headline unemployment rate, and this slide breaks that microstructure down into quadrants of worker confidence and employer demand. It highlights aspirational labor and tight talent markets versus weak markets and skills mismatches, and calls out leading micro-signals like a rising quits rate, sudden temp payroll drops, and widening wage gaps that point to structural imbalances beneath aggregate employment figures. The final slide proposes a micro-to-macro predictive dashboard that maps combinations of leading indicators into 4 economic regimes: stagflation, expansion, recession, and recovery. By placing signals like rising prices, delinquency rates, hiring ads, and inventory backlogs into this quadrant framework, we get a practical compass that tells us where we are now and what to watch for as the cycle evolves.